Naturally, myself. Naturally, myself. Hashem, Usti, Ustahamayat, Shai, Vayistai, Hashem. Yazdani Yad Yazdani Na Yad Namaste Hatar Masao Yazdani Yad Namaste Hatar Masao Nashi Shambari Revasan Rasad Avesta Rashan Basiao Tararan Va Madaran Va Beradaran Va Karalan Va Kudan Va Kishan Amidinane Manke Bid Han Va Ke Vadorde Han Mashan Bias Beribad Oshan Geti Beribad Oshan Karakir Fegete Beribad Hama Asmanishni, Pagavishni, Pakunishni, Paniraste, Fralaran, Paraivahan, Pasandi Azanbad, Adun Talabad, Hashem, Ustamosti, Ustasti, Ustahamai, Artushai, Vayishtai, Hashem. Shaitan, Araman, Gajesta Karakadir, Arasad, Gajesta Karakadir, Siose, Menchesman, Lara Mazda, Pajga Paxdomia, Hashem, Hashem, Ustamosti, Ustasti, Ustahamaya Tushai, Vaistai Hashem. Shikeste, Shaitan, Araman, Gajesta Karakadir, Arasad, Gajesta Karakadir, Siose, Menchesman, Dara Mazda Pazga Paxdomi Hashem, Hashem, Ustamosti, Ustasti, Ustahamaya Tushai, Mishai Hashem. Shikeste, Shaitan, Anaman, Gajesta Karagade, Narasad, Gajesta Karagade, COC, Menchasman, Daramazda, Pasha Pax, Nomi Hashem, Hashem, Hubustam, Osti, Usta, Hamai, Yatashai, Haishtai, Hashem, Snaya Chow, Remasdao, Hashem, Hubustam, Osti, Usta, Hamai, Yatashai, Hashtay, Hashem, Panami Azdana Maskodai, Havasuni Goshi Kri, Avasiao, Sarasha Shotajai, Tan Fruman, Shikapsin, Zinavazar, Sarai Damanyomas, Berasad, Esamaguna Pati Peshmiono, Masarahistan Dushmut, Dushut, Dushresh, Mampagati, Melnago from Karam, Dushmudestin, Asanguna Manisti Gavisni, Konishni, Tani, Kavani, Geti Manuani, Kegash Shaman, Pasegabisni, Papate home. Who had your daughter to shout to the child against this diamond and go, shout to him again, she must die, it's not a tremble try who I am, Jimmy Ostrom, it's all who had your daughter to shout to the child against this diamond and go, shout to him again, she must die, it's not a tremble try who I am, Jimmy Ostrom. It's all who had your daughter to shout to the child against this diamond and go, shout to him again, she must die, it's not a tremble try who I am, Jimmy Ostrom. It's all who had your daughter to shout to the child against this diamond and go, shout to him again, she must die, it's not a tremble try who I am, Jimmy Ostrom. Yatahu Heriu Taratu Child to the child against the star Mananga, shout to the regulation, stars, Nitram, Chai, where I am, Kirtanam, Hashem, Ustam, Osti, Ustasti, Ustahamaya, Shai, Station, Hashem, Ustam, Osti, Ustasti, Ustahamaya, Shai, Station, Hashem, Ustam, Osti, Ustasti, Ustahamaya, Shai, Station. Fravarade Masti, Asno, Zadrusti, Shrevo, the Kesho. Havanai, Hashiani, Ashahira, Hayasnai, Chavamai, Chesnay, Tracha, Visiacha, Sevangi, Visiacha, Shiane, Shahi, Pafai, Hasnai, Chavamai, Chesnay, Tracha, Visasi, Yacha, Srashi, Yashi, Takmahi, Tanamachri, Darshi, Grocery, Snatchay, Snai, Chavamai, Chesnay, Tracha, Visasi, Yacha, Yatahu, Video. Zeo Tafram Emo Teatana to Shouted, Hacha, Frashabab Bio Mariatao, Srashim, Ashim, Hridem, Prajanam, Farageta, Mashala, Masheratan, Famini, Holovena to the Peti, Holovena to the Peti, Holovena to the Peti, Yata, who very will tar to Shao to the Chaving is this Damananga, Shatana, Nemegis, must die, Snail, Chemchai, who right I am, should be out of that Vastan. Yene Mazda Maveti, Paundada, Yatma, Dregvia, Dira Shatan and Ganem, Shamara Chaska, Menigasha, Yayo, Shatan, Shantre, Stahora, Tamoida Sound, and Yai, Frivocha, Gave a Chandra, Trop, Singi, Hindi, Chita Madame Honda Shratu, Shizzi, Behoy, Ho, Seriashu, Shantu, Managa Mazdai, Amai, Goshai, Kamaya Chip, Patano, Tabi, Shanta. Animals, the old service, this is Mendasha, Nashe, they will drink, Nashe, they will titre, Nashe, they will return, Nashe, they will ferdiete, Hapatrix, Nashe, Hapatrix, Devara, Hapatrix, Venase, Alpakiri upon the Shahe, Ma, Merchant, Eskitayas, the Vetus, Shahe, the Ma Sharame, to seize the Cha, Hashem, Hubustam, Asti, Hustasti, Hustama, Yatushay, Vayastai, Hashem. Yata Ahuveriu, Taratu, Shachao to the Chow, Vengayish, the Stau Manango, Shao Town and him, English must die, Snaya Chum Chai, Kurai Ayim, Trigger out, the Dog Vastaram. Zarathustra. Chow to the chow. English is thou. Mango. Salt on the name and give it smells die. Snyder trim try. Where I am. Trigger me out. The dot. Lost on him. Jasnemče, Vamenče, Heojaša, Zahrake, Afraname, Srashiashi, Takmahe, Talamatre, Darshe, Dreyosare, Hashem Obastamasti, Ostasti, Ostahamayatashay, Hayastai, Hashema. Amerecha, Keranacha, Metambo Javatara, Mamaitan, Vara, Yamaitambo Vedacham, Amai Istam Parus Kacham. Amai Istam Shifrazantim, Amai Deragam Dadajitam, Amai Hahistam Mahomasionam Leo Changam, Pispokacham, Atajam Jatita Franami, Shamustamasti, Ustasti, Ustahamai Atashai, Vayistai Hashem. Hazangram Beshazanam, Bereshazaname, Hazangram Beshazanam, Hazangram Beshazanam, Vivrai Beshazanam, Hazanam Beshazanam. Vivrai Beshazanam, Hashem Mustamasti, Mustasti, Mustahamay Shai Hashem, Jasame Avanga Mazda, Jasame Avanga Mazda, Jasame Avanga Mazda. Amai Hutashtai Hiryadahe. Veria Chagnahe, Hariatahe, Veneti Ocho Pereta, Toramano Kastrai, Hayusu Parakarehe, Teradato Niestamana Tativayo, Yati Ashti Svento Manion, Safashahe, Karatahe, Zaravanai, Hakaranai, Zoranai, Gapetahe, Hashem Mustamasti, Hostasti, Mustahamayatashai, Hayastai Hashem. Kefe Mosgu Nagutreshana Kuna Mashahi Ravan Dusham Raham Kerfe Hama Vehanihaft Kishvar Zamin Ena Rudana Koshi Baraham Buniha Merasa Rasho Badeti Tajat Ita Afranami Hashem Mustamasti Mustasti Mustahamayatashai Vayastai Hashem. Uramati Yahadai Hariman, Avadishan, Zarathustra, Jashika, Steba, Hariman, Dewan, Darujan, Yadwan, Darhanan, Kikan, Rafan, Shistaran, Munakaran, Ashwagan, Darhanan, Dushmanan, Freon, Zashikaste bat Dushpari Shahan, Avadi Shawan Bao Dushmanan, Stubat Dushmanan, Avadi Shawan Bao. Ormaz is Lord. Ahriman, he keeps at bay, he holds them back. May Ahriman be struck and defeated with the devs and judges, sorcerers and sinners, kayaks and cars, tyrants, wrongdoers, sinners, heretics, enemies, and witches. May they all be struck and defeated. May evil rulers not exist or be far away. May enemies be defeated. May enemies all not exist or be far away. Ormaz Diavadai, et Sama Guna Pati Peshmianam, et Saravistan Dushmut, Dushuk, Dushresht, Mempagayati, Menadam Goftum Kadam Chostam Ubadehiste. Ormaz, Lord, I am contrite for all sins. I desist from them, from all bad thoughts, bad words, bad acts, which I have not spoken or done in the world, or which have had happened through me, or have had originated with me. Vesagunina, Manishni, Gavishni, Kunishni, Tani, Lefani, Genomani, Ekakashmashaman, Pasi, Gavishni, Papateton, for those sins of thinking, speaking, and acting of body and soul, worldly or spiritual, Ormaz, I am contrite. I renounce them with 3 words. I distance myself from them. Snayachare Mazdao. Satisfaction for her Mazda. So the Taitian Manyu, scorn for anger, mind you. Hayavashni Abashna, for the Ashostamim, Stiomi Hashem, Hashem Mustamasti, Mustasti, Mustahayashai, Mustahashem, for the true achievement of what is most wonderful. According to which I praise Ashab. Hashem, Rohu, Hashem, Asti, Mustahasti. Ustahamaya Tushai Vayishtai Hashem Yatahu Vediu Ataratush a child to the child Zengayesh Tisdao Manangao Shao Tananim Yewish Mazdai Slaya Tremchai who right at the end Trigabia the dot Rastana Yatahu Vediu Ataratush a child to the child Zengayesh Tisdao Manangao Shao Tananim Mazdai, Snayo Tram, Chai, Urai, Ayam, Jagabiao, the Dot, Bastaram, Shamu, Vesta, Masti, Usta, Asti, Usta Hamaya, Tashai, Vayistai, Jasame, Alanga, Mazda, Jasame Havana Mazda, Jasame Havana Mazda, Mazdiazno, Ami, Mazdiazno, Zekushti, Slavani, Astustasha, Flavia, Stausha, Astoye Hamara, Mano, Astoye Huktam, Vacho, Astoye Kvarstam, Shoutanam, Astoye Denam Hagoya, Mazdiazdim, Praspeo, Kiram, Need Nais, Tisham, Geveta Hanam, Ashiyanam, Yahayantam, Namsha, Bushayan Timim Nam Shamazi Stasha by Stasha Stasha Horias and Aturshish or I must the Dismal Chanami Esias, the Danyao, Masti Ayas, no Yesh, the Atheish. Come to my aid, O Mazda. Come to my aid, O Mazda. Come to my aid, O Mazda. I profess myself a Mazda worshiper, a Zoroastrian. After having vowed and professed that I pledge myself to all thought. I pledge myself to the well-spoken word. I pledge myself to the Zoroastrian religion, which causes the attack to draw from the weapons put down, which upholds Keva Ta, which possesses Asha, which of all the religions which exist, where shall be is the greatest, the best, and the most beautiful, her Zoroastrian. I ascribe all good unto her Mazda. This is the creed of the Zoroastrian religion. Hashem, Bohu Vashem, Osti, Osta, Esti, Osta, Hamayad Shai, Vistai, Hashem. Snayachere Mazdao Shem Hubastam Osti, Ustasti, Ustahamayata Shai, Hayistayashem Shem Hubastam Osti, Ustasti, Ustahamayata Shai, Ustayashem Shem Hubastam Osti, Ustasti, Ustahamayata Shai, Ustayashem Fravarane Mazdias, no Zendrushki, Shrevorakesho Havani, Yashiani, Yashahirafai, Yasnaicha, Vamaicha, Snayatricha, Vasasi Yaicha, Savagi, Visiaisha, Siani, Yashahi, Rafa, Yasnaicha, Vamaicha, Snayatricha, Vasasi Yaicha, Mitre, Vigiato, Shazano, Goshe, Vavaicha, Mano, Eato, Namanano, Yazata, Ramano, Kashahi, Snayatra, Yasnaicha, Vamaicha, Snayatricha, Vasasi Yaicha, Yata Abu Hedio, Zeota from Emanuti, Zarathustra shouted Ashaha, Rao, Ashaha, Yamanetao, Ahura Masla Mashana Mashahira Tunya, Zamede, Zarathustra Mashana Mashahira Tunya, Zamede, Zarathustra Yashiano Rabisha, Zamede, Amenshi Sveti, Yashana Zamede, Ashana Vishaya Svetayo, Rabishio Yazmede, Asvato Marigacha, Ponatan. Rafam Yazamedi, Yatush Demon, Yasatana Magush Demon, Ashahe, Rafam, Agush Nastimim, Yagush Demon, Ashiano, Ashahe, Rafo, Ratu Freedom, Yazamedi, Havanim, Ashalanam, Ashahe, Ratum, Yazamedi, Harpertatum, Ashalanam, Ashahe, Ratum, Yazamedi, Ameritaram, Ashanam, Ashahe, Ratum, Yazamedi, Huram Freshnam, Ashavanam, Ashahe, Ratum, Yazamedi, Oriam Keshama Shavana Shahiratum Yasamene Yasdam Suram Hetam Getam Ashavanam Ashahiratum Yasamene Sihangiam Visim Shishwana Ashahiratum Yasamene Eriamana Misham Oshavana Ashahiratum Yasamene Hamavantam Darachanam Dipe Sangam Dispa Ratio Tiraviantam Dispa Ratio Tiraviantam Norpimo Yo Madimo, Yo Fratimo, Zeo Suyetara Macham Panchagatayo Mitzracham, Urogiatam, Yazamedi Ramacha Kastam, Yazmedi Visyahirapo, Yaznaicha, Vamaicha, Visamcha, Sananasha Hiratum, Yazamedi Mitsam Urigiatam, Yazanogasham, Virajas, Manamako, Namanam, Yazapim, Yazmedi Ramakasham, Yazmedi Twam, Mataramaraya, Masno Pucham. Ashapana Mashahiratum Yasamere, Hirozio Chan, Hidrogana Bresma, Shiratum Yasamere, Naptara, Yasmere, Nairim Sangam, Editakam Damoisho, Pamram Yasatam Yasamere, Rastanam Avano Yasamere, Yayo Yashiana, Prahisio. Ratum Berazantam, Yasmedio, Mohona Mazdam, Yoashiam, Pantemo, Yoashayam, Estimo, Vispo, Salavario, Zaratrushti, Yasmedi, Vispasha, Karshta, Shatan, Yasmede, Variastacha, Variasiam, Nahacha, Yangiatana, Yasti, Veti, Vango, Mazio, Hurvida, the Sadacha, Yom Hacha, Tachiliacha, Yazamede. Yatao, Herio, Tara, Tusha, Chow to the Chow against us down, Marango, Shout to the Ishmas, Die, Style, Tram, Chai, Hurayan, Chigabiata, Saran, Yatao, Herio, Tara, Tusha, Chow to the Chow against us down, Marango, Shout Tananin, Engyo, Ishmas, Die, Style, Tram, Chai, Hurayan, Chigabiata, Saran. Yasnemcha, Vamensha, Hiljasha, Zavaraki, Afranami, Mitraya, Choices, Anogoshe, Righteous Mano, Yakto, Namano, Yasatanamano, Kashahi, Ashambhu Vastamasti, Hostasti, Hostahamaya Tashai, Hayastai, Hashama. Amire Chakaranacha, Metambo Dravatam, Mevavari Amavan, Tangu Viracham, Hamayastam, Paruskacham, Hamayastam, Shidrazanti, Hamay Delegin, Delegitim, Hamay Vahistam. Ahum Asheonam Rayo Changam, Bismo Kacham, Matajam Jadita, Franani, Sabustam, Osti, Hostasti, Hostahamayadashai, Vistayashem, Hazangram Beshasanam, Beshasanam, Yasanam, Beshasanam, Beshasanam, Besanam, Beshasanam, Bevari, Beshasanam, Sabustam, Osti, Hostasti, Hostahamayadashai, Vistayashem, Jasamea Hagamazda, Jasamea Hagamazda. Jasamea Mazda Amai Utastai, Hiriadahi, Priachagna, Hiratahi, Venenti, Ochuparataramatakashahi, Vuyu Shuparokaya, Taradato, and Yeshtamanatate, Vayati Ashti, Spento Manion, Babashahi, Karatahi, Zaravanakarahi, Zaravanahi, Darego, Karatahi, Samustamosti. Ustasti, Ustahamayatashai, Mayastai, Hashem. Kefemos Guna, Gutreshana, Guna, Mashayra, Handu Samaham, Kefia Mahani, Alkesvar, Zamin. Hinarudana Koshi Baraha, Muniha, Veresara, Samudeti, Yata, Jamjat Yata, Afranami, Hashem, Ustamosti, Ustasti. Ustahamayatashai, Mayastai, Hashem. Today is month me here, day for hard and year, AY 1394. Oh, you're welcome. I hope that everyone can learn something, and perhaps there's people out there that can teach me more stuff that I need to understand with the Zoroastrianism prayers and everything. Right, so here the Sarotsa of the day. I'm going to do the Sarotsa is like a Zoroastrian mantra. We use to connect to the Azatas. The Azatas are like the original angels, and they relate to the older gods too, often. But it is for Vard, and I believe that's got to do with the Fervashis. Straight from this original magic. You can actually find this book on pdf.org. If you're looking for it. It's also on Internet Archives. You search the title with PDF. But it has the Azata lore in it, and it has the Zoroastrians. Right. 16 Mihir Paflavi contract, Mitra Avestan contract, guardian of light, truth, pastures, and all creatures, Mel Yasht X, they name Mihir. Mitra is the divine intercessor par excellence. In the most archaic times, Mitra was simply the god of justice, born of the social contract, the same position held by the Germanic Tyr and the Vedic Mitra. Zarathustra's insight and revelation provided a special place for Mitra. Mitra is the light of the sun and of the stars. The vault of heaven is conceived of as a stone or crystalline surface over the earth. Forming a sort of cosmic cave, the light of Mitra originally penetrated the sky on December 25th. So it can be said that Mitra was born in a cave on December 25th. The chief function of the light is the formation of a contract between the Azatas and humanity. If man is the loyal warrior, the king will reward him. Because the light forms the connection between the Azatas, the individual, it is through him, and the realm of the divine is most accessible. He hears petitions and appeals and is most active transmitter of man's thoughts, words, and deeds to the realm above. The stars show the place in some stone sky where Mitra penetrated its surface, and the pattern of these constitute a complex communication between gods and humans. This is an essential theory behind Mazdan astrology. Magically, Mitra is an aid and works of protection to gain friendships and good business relations, victory, and prosperity. It is no wonder that this cult and innovative form was exported to the Romans and subsequently became a prototype of the fraternal lodge, making all worthy men brothers. Many say that Mithraism was spreading to Rome among the soldiers and the armies from the Parthians, and they decided they were just going to hurry up and force Christianity on everyone because the Parthians were enemies to Rome, that Persian Empire, and they figured, well, we'll go ahead and just force Christianity on everyone, and then they won't have Mithraism spreading among the soldiers in Rome. But I believe that Mithraism was more along the lines of the pre-Zoroastrian Iranian religions, because when the Greeks fell back from Persia, then the Scythians came down from the north. They kind of like revitalized and re-jump-started the bloodlines, and they had brought the Mithraism with them, I believe, And also, I believe is the time when the Magi, they say, visited the birth of Jesus. They would have been from the Parthian Empire era, I believe. Oh yeah, I practice Zoroastrianism is my religion. I actually converted to Zoroastrianism, and I'm still interested in ceremonial magic and occult topics and things like that. But as far as my religion, I've converted to Zoroastrianism. I got a video in my channel videos that goes into my Navjot ceremony, which is the initiation ceremony. Bowman Shah Sanjana, he's the one that initiated me, and you can see videos, some of the clips of the initiation on my YouTube. And then I got another video called Yes, You Can Convert to Zoroastrianism. So if you know anybody that sincerely wants to convert to their religion, you can send them that video. And then in the description box, I got contact information for the Mobed that helped me. So yeah, it is possible to convert to their religion. Don't let anyone try to dissuade you or convince you that it's not possible, because it is. Okay. 16. Mitra Mihir to Mitra of the vast protected pastures, who has 1,000 ears and 10,000 eyes, a god invoked by his own name, Ramakastra. Mitra Evriato Yesis Anglogo Shebevare Chesmano Yakto Namano Yazata Hiramano Castri. Mitra Evriato Yesis Anglogo Shebevare Chesmano Yakto Namano Yazata Hiramano Castri. Mitra Evriato Yesis Anglogo Shebevare Chesmano Yakto Namano Yazata Hiramano Castri. Mitre Vrigato Yesis Angro Goshe Bevare Chesmano Eacto Namano Yazate Namano Castrea. Oh yeah, I did the first Ga, which is Haven Ga, and I did the Kusti ritual to banish away the 11 evils with the Kusti whipping it away from your head. And if you're into ceremony, magical, or occult stuff, one thing I've realized is they have a scourge for their air spirits. You'll see people use a whip. I believe that goes back to the Kusti ritual, because it said Zoroastrianism, it's the original form of magic. You'll be surprised to find that so much throughout the occult world was inspired by Zoroastrianism, or just got watered down. But this is the original magical system here. Yeah, the Kusti ritual. You can see it being related to a scourge, and there's other things that I've noticed, like the Fravashi is a perfected being. They say that we are before we're born, and we incarnate on Earth to fight against evil as a co-worker, a Hamkar of her Mazda. And you look into the Lehman, things like that. They talked about the knowledge of the conversation of the Holy Guardian Angel, being attuned to your true will, and developing yourself in that kind of a way. Well, if you align with the Fravashi, that's like your essence, your true nature. And Gurdjieff, if you're familiar with the fourth way, he talked about how we are essence, and then most people's essence is only developed up to the point of like an 8-year-old, and then people just get so clouded by false personality and the things acquired in life that it clouds their essence, and they just become what they believe that society wants them to be or they're identified with. But not to say that a personality is not important. I mean, you need to be able to meet the world with its on its own terms to a degree, and everybody has like a more active center, the emotional, intellectual, or instinctual, according to Gurdjieff, or the three brains, because kind of hardwired to be that way from birth. If you look into the Enneagram personality types, that'll help you understand that more. But yeah, everybody's kind of more dominant in that type, and that in one type, the center of the brain, and that makes you like able to work better in the world. But you have it to where it becomes like what Gurdjieff called the chief feature. He's saying that, but the chief feature is like what you like most about yourself is actually your biggest hindrance at the same time, because you get so stuck in one thing. Like for example, on the Enneagram, if you were a 5, which is a personality type 5, you would be very intellectual, and usually they became that way because they couldn't trust the physical things around them, so they reverted it. They'd go into the mind because it's a trustworthy, predictable place, But at the same time, they get so caught up in their mind that they never actually carry things out, and they just keep running it through their mind over and over again. So at the same time, they need to become more capable and competent and focus on things that are actually more vitalistic or more vitalism type ideas, to integrate and to be more in touch with their essence. Because Enneagram, while I'm on the subject of that, it has lines that cross over on this 9-sided star. And say, for example, if you were a 5, it crosses over to 8, which is the leader, which is when they're actually acting out their ideas in the world and everything. And then 7 is the enthusiast. That's when they're just everywhere, all this different stuff, and they're just kind of jumping back and forth like, oh, the enthusiast usually thinks they're going to miss out on something. And one example, the enthusiast personality type they said was Timothy. Earlier, I believe they said that he was an example of that personality type. But then, going back to what some people call him the Magus, Yeshua, or Jesus, he said that a rich man should sell everything he owns, and then, etc. He's telling people, like, whatever they're most identified with to totally go against it, and then they'd come to God and everything. So, yeah, that goes back to shedding false personality, and getting in touch with your essence, which is the Zoroastrian nature. So that's more of an esoteric Christian way of looking at that. It helps you understand it further. And if you're interested in any of that esoteric Christianity stuff, I suggest reading the psychological commentaries upon the teaching of Gurdjieff and Ouspensky. There's 5 volumes of the book. I've got it, and it goes into the cosmological aspect, the fourth way teaching, but it also explains the esoteric inward meaning of the gospel. So, yeah, if you're into that deeper understanding stuff, you should definitely check that out. But yeah, it's just some things I've noticed with the original system of magic and Zoroastrianism and how it's influenced other things. And that's so I'm about to finish this up, and you might want to check out my TikTok as well. I got one, Frater Sayoshant, that's Frater, which is Latin for brother, and then Sayoshant. Sayoshants are the ones that actively try to pray to heal the world and save the world, from the forces of evil. Now, I don't have an Instagram. I think I might have set one up, but I never really did much on it, but yeah, I might look into that again. And yeah, but I have the TikTok, on the TikTok lately I've been reading the Muslim Way. I'm trying to upload all the chapters of this, but then I put them on here as well, so you can either see that here or there. And once I get enough subscribers on TikTok, I'll probably start doing some live videos over there, because I'm just trying to help more people discover Zoroastrianism, the good religion, because most people here in the West, they might briefly hear of it, but they never really get understanding of what it is and the lifestyle and how it influences your life, and figure if people see the prayers and they learn more about it, then they'll be able to see how transformative it is and what a good way of life it is. And a lot of people might feel it's actually what they're looking for, and they'll see that it resonates with them spiritually, and perhaps people will decide to convert to Zoroastrianism. I think a lot of people are looking for something more pure spiritually, something that's not subverted or watered down or hasn't been, messed up so much by propaganda, things like that. And I think if they look back to the original religion, they'll find what they're looking for. So, Ushtate, thanks for watching.